It's Sunday, so I'm taking a rest day. Although I really should go work out my upper body, I don't feel like it. And now, since it's Sunday, I forgot that I'm waiting for Sally's to open at 11. PetSmart opens at 10 though, so I'm gonna go there first and get cat food and take that to the house down there, and then go to Sally's. And actually, I think there's a Sally's that opens earlier. Maybe I should look that up, because I'm just sitting here waiting. So yeah, and then I'm going to maybe go get some food to food prep. I haven't decided on that yet though, because I don't feel like it. But I also haven't finished my coffee yet, so that might have something to do with my lack of motivation. Who knows? I love how Yoda will try to play with Booth, and Booth literally just stands there. Sometimes he'll run around, but generally Yoda just runs around. Fine, I am home, and I went to Walmart to get cat food instead of PetSmart because I needed food myself anyway. And also, they sell quarter watermelon slices. And I know watermelon is not keto, but I didn't know until right now how not keto it is, because when I tasted it and it tasted so good, I looked it up. And yeah, it's all sugar, which is why it tastes so good. So good. But, oh well. I don't have to eat this whole thing right now. I'm not gonna eat it right now. I might eat the whole thing throughout the day though. So yummy. And something, I'm gonna do my hair first before I cook stuff, because then when I cook stuff, it'll mask the smell of the hair stuff. So that's my plan. Gonna keep eating my watermelon. Why is it so sugary? Why is this letting shit? See, now it's fine. At least it's natural sugar though, right? That's a bit better than like processed, like bad for you sugar, right? Refined sugar. Is that what it is? I don't know. Sugar is sugar, and I know that. Leave me alone. Okay, round one is processing. And I'm thinking I'm gonna try actually to just not take like a full shower when I shampoo it out, because Mom has this giant sink. So I think I'm just gonna try to shampoo it out in the sink. But I feel like every single time I've ever tried doing that in my life, when I've dyed my hair and I don't want to like take a full-on shower, it doesn't work. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm just gonna go up in the shower and do it. See, because I don't know. I know a lot of girls can do that, and they're like skilled enough to be able to just wash their hair in the shower or in the sink, but I'm just not. I don't know why, but I've never been good at that. But another thing I also bought today is actual clarifying shampoo, because you're actually supposed to do it with clarifying shampoo, which normally people use like Head and Shoulders or something like that. But since I forgot to get that at Walmart, I just got some Ion clarifying shampoo. So it's like legitimate, not just some off-brand random ass shampoo. So I think that might also help. But I think I've already kind of decided I'm gonna do this twice, and then that's it, and then leave it at that. So, and I made the absolute perfect amount of the mixture the first time, which is amazing, because I kept thinking, fuck, I'm gonna run out, I'm gonna need to make more, which is no big because the bottles have plenty in them, which is why I ended up with so much extra last time. It was such a waste of money. I wish I had realized that I didn't need all of it. But such is life. So I think you can do it up to 3 times. It says depending on how your scalp and hair is holding up. And this had like no effect on my hair last time. It might be different this time, especially with a clarifying shampoo, but we'll see. But I've kind of decided that I just want to try. I just really want to try and see if I can get super close to my natural hair color. So I'm going to do it twice. But you can do it up to 3 times with like towel damp hair. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for most of the day, which is fine. It's not most of the day, it's some of the day, which is fine. It's already Sunday. I don't know how that happened, but that's okay. So this weekend, I'm moving back to home. Mom moves back in here Saturday afternoon. So my plan is I'm gonna take most of Friday and I'm gonna go down there. I really wanna clean that area, my room and stuff. I wanna clean it really well. I'm gonna be taking Dustin's desk. So that's like the one thing I have been dreading moving is my TV, my computer stuff, because it's just such a huge pain in the ass, but that's okay. I'll ask if he can help maybe Saturday, because he wants to take out the graphics card before I move it, because the graphics card is held on by like 2 tiny little screws. So we'll do that. But I really just, since it's pretty empty, I mean my bed and stuff is in there, but there's no desk in there because Dustin commandeered my desk, because he wants that desk instead of his desk, which is fine. Because his desk is a corner desk, you know, it goes in the corner of a room, and the room that his desk is in doesn't have like a legitimate corner. It's a really weird shaped room. So he was like, do you want it? And at first I was like, no. But now it's like, okay, whatever. I'll put it in the corner of my room, which will save me a lot of space. Since I don't use the green screen, which is why I had my desk kind of in the middle of my room, was so the green screen was behind me, because that was just tacked onto the wall. But I never use that, so might as well just put my desk up against in the corner where the desk is supposed to go. So that'll be nice, and then I'll just clean and probably rearrange some things, because if the desk isn't in the middle of my room, I have quite a bit more room, and it's a bit smaller of a desk. So yeah. And now I'm waiting. But I think I only have a couple more minutes left. Yes, 4 minutes. So I'm gonna go take my contacts out, because I'm not trying to get any of this shit in my eyes. And then I'll see you guys probably when I'm doing the second one. All right, processing numero dos. I'm blind because I don't have my contacts in. I don't have my glasses on, obviously. But it definitely felt a little more drying. Where did Yoda go? It definitely felt a little more drying. Also, I feel my lashes going fucking crazy. I love how this one started out as my favorite, and now this one's my favorite. Funny how that works, huh? Oh, there he is. I'm lying in my clothes like usual. Huh. You perv. So this time it definitely felt a little more drying. That's bugging me, whatever. Than the first time I did it, like last weekend, so I'm a little worried about doing it the second time. I don't want to say I didn't lose a lot of hair, and I didn't lose a lot of hair because of the product specifically. But while you're shampooing your hair, when it's dried like that and it's kind of like, not sticky, but it's kind of sticky, you just end up ripping out a bunch of your hair on accident. So that's what happened. I don't know if I'm gonna let this second round process the full 20 minutes because, you know, when I shampooed it last week and I could tell a lot of the dye had come out, this time it looked pretty much the same. So I think I'm kind of getting to the point where I've gotten as much of the dye that's gonna come out. So I don't know, I think I'm just gonna let it, I have a timer set for 17 minutes instead of 20, I know, big difference. My concern though is that my cousin Sean's gonna come home, and then, cause he's not here, as far as I know, he wasn't here earlier, but I'm worried that he's gonna need to like take a shower or something, and then I'm gonna be stuck out of the shower. That would suck. I don't think that's gonna happen though, hopefully not. Can't see. I'm way more blind than I thought. My left is definitely worse than my right. My left has a really bad astigmatism. So my contacts are super expensive for my left because they have to be custom made. I'm like, okay. Sounds like a scam, but whatever. So, now I'm waiting. Waiting. I mean, maybe I'll make some coffee. I'm sleepy. This is a lot of work. I still haven't cooked any of my food yet. Whatever. Maybe I'll be cooking as a blonde. I don't know. My natural hair color is pretty light, so like an ash blonde, as my mother says. I also realized after I had conditioned my hair that it doesn't say to condition your hair on the box. It just says shampoo your hair twice. But I don't know if maybe that's just because they assume you're gonna condition your hair because your hair feels kind of like shit afterwards. But see, then as soon as I conditioned my hair felt much normal. Much normal. So, who knows? See you guys when it's done. Maybe I'll be blonde. Okay, well I didn't cook as a blonde, as you can see. And it actually, it's a lot, I think all it did was lighten it back up because it got a little dark. But it didn't really do anything super crazy. It's mostly the same color, just a little, I don't know, some bits of it actually look pretty blonde-ish, but for the most part I think it just did the exact same thing as it did last weekend. It just turned it red and lightened it, and it's, I don't know, it's really not that uneven as it looks, but towards the end especially is more, looks more blondish, but so it's just light again. It's definitely lighter, but definitely still just red. You know what I mean? Come on. But I finished meal prepping for the most part. I'm debating on if I want to make more pancakes. I probably should before the eggs and the heavy whipping cream go bad. But I also just don't really want to deal with it because those pancakes were a pain in the ass. See, like down here it's more lighter. Anyway. You know what I mean? Come on. Boo! Come on. We'll lock you out. Okay. So, whatever. I mean, it didn't make my hair fall out or anything. Still didn't do anything with my roots. Whoever said that it made their roots hot was a straight up liar. So, whatever. But yes, meal prepped squash and my bacon. I'm gonna eat more watermelon. Well, now I've done some sunbathing. Can't talk. Because it's really nice out. And let's see, 5, 4, 3. It's still only 3:25. So I'm kind of thinking about what to do for the rest of the day. Debating on going to the gym. my arm hurts. Debating on going to the gym, but I don't really know if I want to do that much activity. Mostly because I have had some of my wine. This case is not, okay, whatever. I'll just put my arm on the coffee maker then. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day, but either way, it was very nice laying outside, and I would have kept going, and I could have kept going. But then my phone started dying, and I was listening to a podcast, so then I stopped. So I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Which is fine. I'm okay with not knowing what I'm gonna do. I'm not trying to make this day go by very, very fast, so. Maybe more watermelon. What's up, y'all? So, I got bored. And so I was listening to Mile Higher podcast. I'm not gonna remember to link them below, but Mile Higher podcast, they're great. And one of their things that they were doing were like, what is it called? I don't remember now what the like show was. It was like Halloween themed. It was like Halloween themed. And so the very first thing they started talking about was a haunted house called the McCamey Manor? McCamey Manor? I don't know. But anyway, oh my god. So it's I think I've heard of it before actually. And it's the most intense haunted house you could ever do. And I air quote that because it's not just during Halloween, it's like all the time. And they have you sign a 40-page waiver to make sure that you don't try to sue them because they fuck you up. It's intense. And I remember reading about it, but I didn't know, first of all, that they have a YouTube channel. And second of all, they post videos of these torturings that because it's torture, it's legit torture. They torture these people. Like, I've now watched, let's see, how long has this been? Not a full hour. I think I skipped a little bit, but there's been, this guy has been in a freezer full of ice cold water in the back of a moving van for like a while. And I don't know why, maybe it's the survivalist in me, but I was sitting there watching it and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna work out while I watch this. And I don't know, maybe that's really like morbid and like not normal. McCamey Manor, I don't know how exactly to say it. But anyway, I've been working out for a little bit, not too long. See, because it says I've gone through an hour and 4 minutes, but I really don't think it's actually been an hour and 4 minutes, has it? What time is it? Well, it's 5. I don't think I've watched all hour and 4 minutes. I think I skipped through some of it. Because the first part was, I think his name is Ross, I don't know, talking about what McCamey Manor is. And so I skipped through some of that. But either way, first of all, this video that I'm watching, this guy's in a pink bunny suit. It's fucking hilarious. And he's like getting beaten with like, cause it's one of those big freezers that has like the door, it's like restaurant type freezer, you know, where it's like a square on the ground and it's got the door that way, horizontal. And so he wouldn't go far enough in the water, and so the guy just kept hitting him in the head with the freezer door. And when I was watching the Mile Higher podcast talk about it, you know, Kendall and Josh, they were both like, you know, we understand like haunted houses, but for something this extreme to run 24/7, they're like, there's gotta be something fucked up with this guy who does it. And Personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with the guy or the volunteers because it's nonprofit, so volunteers come and beat people. They might have some anger issues, but they're doing it legally, I suppose. They're saying, you know, something's got to be wrong with this guy, like something more than just, you know, something's got to be seriously wrong with this guy. And I really don't think there is. I think the worst thing with it, the worst thing going for this guy is probably that he knows that there are adrenaline junkies and survivalist junkies and all these people that are willing to go, like the waiting list is phenomenal. People will fly here from other countries to go to this thing. And he just knows that. He knows that there are people that want to do it. I don't think there's anything like super satanic about the guy. I think you more need to look at the people who are signing up for this shit. But either way, that was just a pause because I was like, this fucking is hilarious because he's in a pink bunny suit in ice cold water and the guy just keeps hitting him in the head with the door. Maybe there's something wrong with me, okay? I don't know. I'm gonna keep watching it though. It's 5 hours long because part of that is it's an 8-hour long haunted house. It's 8 hours long. It's as long, I think, I don't know how it works. I don't know if there's a safe word or something, but they say it's basically as long as the crew wants it to be, and then you're free. But this guy's video is 5 hours long, so I'm gonna keep watching it. Stay tuned for updates. Really? Right as I push record, assholes. Well, I got bored. I watched maybe like 40 minutes of it or so. Shit's intense. And I was reading the comments and apparently they used to be more challenging, like more like brain power challenges and stuff, and now they just kind of beat people until they quit, which is kind of what it seemed like. But it was kind of funny because it was Santa, it was Christmas themed, so they had like Christmas music playing in the background while they like beat him. I don't know. I know it's just my sick survival side, but I really want to see if I could do it. Probably not though. As soon as I got hit in the face once, I'd probably be like, oh my gosh, I'm done. I don't know, I've been hit in the face before though. It wasn't like the worst thing ever. I could probably do it again. But anyway, I also did my nails before I started watching that. Because when you paint your nails, you have to do them all the time because they get chipped all the time. And then yeah, I did a little workout while I was watching it. So I'm kind of tired of watching this guy get beaten though. So anyway, that's kind of it for me today. I'm going to go to bed early because I'm tired and tomorrow's Monday and everybody knows how Mondays go. But tomorrow I'm also going to do running. Lots of running probably. We'll see. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.